Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Don't take it as a joke. A stranger keeps visiting your house when you're not home and they are taking your dot. Open it immediately, Archangel Michael says. This is urgent and you must not ignore it. This is not a dream or imagination. A stranger has crossed a line and entered your personal space. There's movement happening when you're not home, and what they're taking from you goes far beyond the physical. It started subtly, with things shifting positions. A drawer slightly open, a scent in the air that wasn't yours, a slight chill that lingered. At first, it could have been explained away. But then patterns formed, and the same moment kept repeating. A neighbor may have noticed something, but fear kept them quiet. There are energies inside your space now that weren't there before. They were brought in by this stranger, someone who doesn't knock, doesn't ask, and doesn't wait for permission. They are after something sacred and irreplaceable. They aren't after you or your money. No. What they want is connected to your spirit, your essence, something that holds divine memory, something they shouldn't even know exists. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The access they have isn't accidental. Someone gave them your timing, your schedule, your silence. A trusted individual unknowingly or intentionally allowed this passage to happen. Your door hasn't been broken. But something else has. The invisible wall of divine protection that once held firm has been scratched. They don't just enter and leave. They observe, absorb, and contaminate. They aren't acting alone, there is someone on the phone with them, someone nearby guiding their every move. That person might even smile at you during the day and ask how you are. They take a piece of you each time. Energy is stolen in silence. They leave behind a shadow that doesn't belong in your home. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They touch your clothes, your photos, your letters. One item of yours has already been used in a ritual. A personal object is no longer yours alone. That's why your dreams have felt disturbed lately. You wake up at strange hours, not knowing why. It's because someone is whispering your name while holding that item. They are projecting intention into your spiritual field. If you felt more tired lately, as if drained after doing nothing, it's not just fatigue. Something invisible is being pulled from you, and Archangel Michael is here to return what's yours. Archangel Michael says, a cleansing must begin immediately. You must secure the four corners of your home with your voice, with flame, with salt, and with prayer from your deepest heart. Do not delay. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your personal items are tagged by their energy now. They leave a mark with every touch. It is not seen but felt. Even the plants in your space sense the invasion. If you've noticed one wilting more than others, that one absorbed the brunt of the dark energy, nature always knows. They are seeking something you inherited, not physically, but spiritually. A blessing, an ancient token passed to you by a bloodline they resent. They cannot find it because it's not meant to be seen with the eyes. But they are trying everything, oils, smoke, scent, to draw it out of hiding. Type Amen to get blessing 626. A camera in your area caught something 3 nights ago. A figure with a bag entered your boundary, stood at your window for 12 minutes, then disappeared. Review it if you can. That footage holds proof. They believe what they are doing is justified. But they have no idea what force they've disturbed. You are covered in light that cannot be dimmed even by their best deception. Someone you once confided and shared too much. Maybe they didn't mean to, but their loose lips cracked open a pathway. That person regrets it now but doesn't know how to tell you. You feel it when you sit in certain spots. The couch. The kitchen chair. The bed. That lingering energy wasn't left by you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The good news is this. Our Archangel, Michael, is already moving to sever this invasion. The swords of light have been drawn. The next 72 hours will shift everything, but you must act in alignment with this divine intervention. Cleanse your floor with water infused with words of power. Cover mirrors when you sleep. Burn a white candle near the main entrance before sunset. You will notice changes as you do this, a shift in air pressure. A sound you hadn't heard before. A warmth in the palms of your hands. Don't second guess it. These are signs. You are being pulled back into divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 808. The stranger has a connection to someone you once dated or live near. That past link never fully closed. They've revived it and twisted it into obsession. They think you won't find out. They believe their quiet entry means safe passage. But our angel Michael has watched every movement, every touch. Every breath they take near your sanctuary. They are not aware they've now triggered spiritual justice. The laws of balance are responding. What they took will return to you multiply. The pain they tried to inflict will become the very portal through which your greatest awakening arrives. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Your home is sacred space. Even if small, it is holy. What exists within its walls carries pieces of your destiny. Someone's watching from a nearby building. You may have sensed it. The light that never turns off across from your window. That is not just coincidence. This person has tools. They have a notebook with dates, notes, times you come and go. They are trying to anticipate your next step. Archangel Michael says, his surveillance ends now. Your protection is not just spiritual, physical truth will be revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 1010 within the next 7 days. One object in your home will break without reason. That's the curse trying to escape. Let it fall, don't stop it. After that, the energies will begin to shift. One by one, the feelings of confusion, fear, heaviness will vanish like smoke. You'll remember who you are again. They underestimated your spirit. It thought your silence meant weakness, but it only meant you were listening deeply. And now you hear everything, and your power is rising. Type Amen to get blessing January 2011. Your photo has been printed and placed somewhere it doesn't belong. This stranger uses your image in their twisted rituals, but the ink will soon fade. Because divine interference is already underway. Archangel Michael doesn't allow mockery of chosen souls. What they thought was hidden will soon be exposed. An anonymous message will arrive, an email, a call, a text from someone who saw too much would stay quiet. Now they can't anymore. They will tell you everything, and you will know it's real. Type Amen to get blessing January 2022. A dog barked at your house last night for no reason, or so it seemed, but that animal saw what human eyes missed, the dark figure that loomed and vanished. Archangel Michael says, "You are not alone in this. Even when no one believes you, heaven stands behind you fully. And that stranger's time has expired. Tonight, speak your name 3 times into the air before you sleep, seal your window with your breath and whisper, 'This space is mine.' Watch what happens. A shifting will occur. You'll know the moment it does." Type Amen to get blessing 1333. The one pulling the strings of this stranger is jealous of your light. You once outshined them in a silent way, and they've never recovered from it. They couldn't take your crown, so they sent someone to stain it. But divine light cannot be stained. It only reflects brighter through attack. Your ancestors are rising now. You felt them in your dreams. Their names whispered through thunder and shadow. They know the truth, and they've activated your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 1440 for the final days of this secret visitation are here. It will slip and leave behind a piece of evidence that links everything. Be ready to receive it. You'll know it when you see it. Your spirit will jolt and clarity will return like a tidal wave. Archangel Michael says, "The sword has touched earth, the judgment has been cast. Its stranger is being removed." Drive Amen to get blessing 1555 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your space is yours again. Breathe. Glance. Reclaim. And remember, our change, L. Michael, never left. You might still feel traces of what they left behind. That's normal when spiritual boundaries have been tested. But do not fear, because the final blow to this stranger's axis is about to be delivered. Something inside your house is absorbing what's left of their presence. It could be a mirror, a coat, even a corner of your wall. That item must be either cleaned with smoke and salt or completely removed. Your instinct will guide you to it. As you walk through your home, your skin will respond. Your stomach will tighten. You'll feel the pull of what doesn't belong. Has the divine alarm now activated? Do not ignore it. Trust your body's wisdom. It is speaking louder than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 1666. Archangel Michael says this presence came with envy, with hatred, with a desire to erase you from your own peace, but peace cannot be stolen. It only hides. And it is returning to you now. The shadows in your home will shrink. The temperature will shift, and silence will feel safe again. That man, yes, it is a man, have been watching for longer than you know. He has a copy of something of yours and in me a detail, something he never should have had. But heaven mark him now. And he won't sleep like he used to, his face will start to show what he's done. Tying. Avisted. Infuse it. He has entered territory where justice never delays. Type Amen to get blessing 1. The person guiding him made a fatal mistake. They involved your name in a ritual meant for someone else. They thought they could redirect it, but your name carries ancestral protection. The moment your full name was whispered, a spiritual fire ignited. That's why you've been feeling hot flashes without reason. That's not just the weather. That's your shield burning back. He left fingerprints on more than just your objects. He tried to embed thoughts, emotional traps, fear-based connections, but they failed, because you are awakening, and your mind is no longer a doorway. Type Amen to get blessing 1. There's someone nearby. A woman who sensed something was wrong. She stayed silent until now. But the truth is weighing on her. He saw him. She noticed him too many times at odd hours. Saw him look too long at your window. She will soon come forward. She's afraid of being blamed, but the moment she sees your face, she'll tell everything. Be ready to listen. Your story will match the signs. It will bring you closure. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, he's sending you reinforcement. A new force of angelic presence will walk through your hallway. You may not see them, but you will feel sudden waves of calm. Light will fall in strange patterns. Songs will play at perfect moments. Something beautiful is about to fill your home again. That man's obsession is coming to an end. And he will be pulled toward his own mirror, forced to face the reflection of what he became. You will hear news of his fall, not by your hand, but divine order. Type Amen to get blessing February 2020. There is a silver object that holds power for you now. It may be jewelry, a frame, or even an old utensil. Hold it during sunset. Speak your name into it. Let it become your signal. A beacon to all forces of light who have guarded you through this battle. That item will now be a transmitter of protection. Your home is regaining its memory. It is remembering how to be a place of joy, and every trace of darkness is being erased. They underestimated how deeply loved you are by the spiritual realm. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. The floor you walk on is blessed now. With each step you take, the energy seals tighter. No foot will enter again with bad intention. A neighbor may soon apologize. They may have doubted you or brushed off your warnings. But something will happen to open their eyes. They'll feel it, the weight of what almost touched you. And they'll feel grateful it did. Archangel Michael says the war is over. Now, peace will reign. Type Amen to get blessing February 2022. Do not let fear linger. Replace it with fire. Light your candle tonight and sit in stillness. Speak gratitude for your protection. To the presence that stood beside you, to the force that would not let you fall. Your heart will beat stronger now. Your sleep will deepen. And your mind will finally stop racing. They came for your spirit, but your spirit was never alone. Type Amen to get blessing February 2023. This man thought you were just another soul. Just another light to dim. But you are a fortress. Everything he saw in you that made him obsessed, your strength, your beauty, your silence, is the exact reason he could never break you. He is now being watched. Spiritually. Legally. Energetically, his next misstep will end what he started. Because heaven is not quiet anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, no more games will be played with your peace. The stranger has been marked. You will feel cold even in the sun. Your name is being restored in higher places. A new alignment has begun, and the memory of this invasion will fade into a story of survival and glory. Your home will hold laughter again. It will be filled with music, with visitors who bring blessings, not shadows. And each room will echo with divine light. Type Amen to get blessing February 2025. A new energy will walk through your front door, an opportunity, a person, or a gift you thought was delayed. It was waiting for this moment for the interference to be clear. Now that the air is clear, your destiny will no longer be paused. It's coming, and it's coming fast. Take one item that was touched and release it. Give it to the earth, the fire, or the wind. Yes. Done its dovey. Let it carry the last trace of them away. Type Amen to get blessing February 1926. The presence of Archangel Michael will be strongest in your dreams this week. You will see him not as a statue, but as movement, light, and voice. He may appear with others, guides, ancestors, protectors. Their messages will be short but powerful. Listen closely. They will reveal more names, more truths, and a map of what's next. You will waken with clarity, and the confusion will never return. Tap Amen to get blessing February 1927, this stranger now as night bears. The energy he tried to place on you is returning tenfold. His sleep will betray him. His plans will fall apart. Because light is relentless, and darkness always breaks before it. Smile when you feel that shift. As the universe celebrating your freedom, because the moment you open this message, your deliverance began. Type Amen to get blessing February 1928. You were never weak. You were simply unaware of how powerful your presence truly is. But now, the whole spiritual realm knows you've awakened, your voice has returned. Your name has power again. Your home is sealed in light. Archangel Michael stands guard, and no stranger will enter again. Type Amen to get blessing 3333 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Even now, the spiritual realm is sweeping your space. You may feel a gentle breeze with no open window or a flicker in the light that wasn't caused by electricity. These are confirmations from above. What tried to hide in darkness had been expelled forever. The energy that once followed you room to room is now trembling outside your walls. It has lost its grip. You are no longer being watched. You are being protected. There's a new atmosphere beginning to form around you. It feels lighter, more alive, more awake. That's your soul reclaiming what was taken. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says this cycle has officially closed. But there's a final act of cleansing required. Your voice. Speak out loud. This is my divine space. All that is not love and light must go. When you declare this even softly, the shift completes. It is the spiritual stamp, the seal of final protection. Your words are a sword now, and no one can bend them. Watch as animals pass your door differently now. Calm. No longer alert, children may pause near your gate and smile. These are spiritual signs. They feel your freedom before they even understand it. Type Amen to get blessing 3131 that man will try to return one more time. But this time, something will stop him mid-step. He will know why, but his body will turn away. He may get sick suddenly, lose his direction, drop his plan. That is the hand of Archangel Michael. Your spiritual army is surrounding him, not with rage, but with unbreakable light. They will disarm him with peace he cannot understand. He'll forget where he even started. Type Amen to get blessing 3232 from now on. When you leave your home, you walk with divine fire. Every step creates a shield. Every breath speaks light. His presence that haunted your silence will be erased from your story. Your name is being rewritten in the halls of heaven with golden ink. If someone tries to bring up this man again, speak only truth, then release. Do not carry his shadow in your mind. He has already been erased from your future, Archangel Michael says. You're untouchable now. Type Amen to get blessing March 1934. Even your dreams will feel different. You'll notice colors returning, clarity in your sleep, visions of open doors in sunlight. This is what rest feels like when fear is removed. Your ancestors are whispering prayers over you now. You may hear them in wind, water, or sudden silence. That's their love, eternal and fierce. Light a small flame each night for 3 nights. I've revered every eye, honor the battle you've survived and the strength you've reclaimed. You are no longer a target. You are a guardian. Type Amen to get blessing March 1935. There is a gift coming, not physical, but divine. It may arrive as a sudden opportunity. A phone call, or a meeting with someone powerful. That moment will feel charged, electric, meant to be. It's a reward for staying still, for trusting, for opening this message. What was taken will be reblasive, not just match what multiplied. The universe doesn't just return what was stolen, it blesses 7-fold. Archangel Michael says, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. This isn't just about a stranger. This was about your awakening. You had to see what evil looks like up close, so you'd recognize the face of divine justice. You didn't fall into fear. You rose in discernment. That's why you're here. That's why this message reached you. Even your future children or generations to come will benefit from this cleansing. They'll live under a sky you cleared. The storm is over. The sun is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Archangel Michael says you now carry divine fire in your aura. That's why people are already looking at you differently, some with awe, some with confusion. They see your transformation even if they don't know what happened. From this point forward, be mindful who you let into your home. Only allow those who speak peace and bring joy. Your space is no longer neutral, it's a temple. A stranger can no longer return even if they try. The gate is closed. The watch has begun. Type Amen to get blessing March 1938. There's one item they left behind spiritually, not physically. A trace of their intention. A residue. It may appear in a dream or in a sudden memory. Don't fear it, just release it. Speak. I return what was never mine and reclaim all that is. That final act of power severs the last invisible string. A crow or bird may pass your window immediately after, that's not coincidence. It's confirmation. You just completed the spiritual eviction. Type Amen to get blessing 3939 the next time you look in the mirror, you'll see it. A difference, your eyes will look calmer, brighter. Your skin will carry softness and fire at once. You'll walk differently. People will move aside without knowing why. You are now walking in authority that cannot be explained, only felt, no more apologies. The budding ton, you are fully returned to your throne. Archangel Michael stands at your door, sword drawn. You are safe. Type Amen to get blessing April 1940, the timeline has shifted permanently. You may notice that things begin moving faster, plans aligning, money flowing, connections unfolding. That's what happens when interference is removed. You look back on this week and understand it wasn't just an attack. It was a divine test, and you passed. You didn't crumble. You chose light. That's why the reward will be unlike anything you've ever seen. Type Amen to get blessing 4141, let this be your closure. Not just for this stranger, but for every force that ever tried to diminish your light. This message is the lock, the key, the seal. The wind that carried this darkness is gone. A new wind is rising, one filled with blessing, vision, truth, and from now on, your home will never be silent again. It will sing with presence, with protection, with power. Type Amen to get blessing 4242 if you wish to express your support further.